Hello, Rolling Yogis. Steph with the Rolling Mat here. So, for the month of April, we welcome the intention of balance. So, today we'll start with a little bit of footwork, a little bit of foot grounding, really understanding the energy that is ignited through the feet as we work into our yoga practice with balance in mind. So, grab a strap, a tie, or a towel, and meet me on the mat. So we're going to start in a nice comfortable seat for a moment. And then we're going to find our way all the way down to our backs. Have that strap handy. So bring it close by, strap, tie, or towel. And then slowly rolling down one vertebrae at a time. So this is going to be a good foot connect, but also a great stretch for the back of our leg. Unravel the strap. You're going to start with your right foot. Extend your left foot out. Keep that left foot flexed for the alignment purposes in the hips. Put the strap around the ball mound of that right foot, right at the ball mound. And then grasp the strap with the right hand. Extend energy out of the heel as you pull the toes back towards the face. And breathe here. See if you can straighten that knee just a little bit more so that it's a multi-action stretch here, so that we're stretching through the back of that leg. From here, grab the strap with the left hand and then just take the right leg across body, but you want to keep the heel in alignment with that left hip bone. So you don't want to go too far. Keeping the brightness in the toes, energy out of the ball and heel of the foot. So start to connect to that energy. Slowly bring it back through center and then to the other side, going only as far as you can. It's not meant to crank that leg all the way out to the side, but rather just to feel a nice stretch through that inner thigh while also maintaining the brightness in the foot. Go ahead, bring it back to center. And we're going to softly switch legs. So bring the left foot in, extend the right leg nice and long, flex the right foot. So that strap is right at the ball mound of that foot. You're flexing energy out of the heel while you're flexing the toes back towards the face. Go ahead, find some brightness in the toes. Nice spread yogi toes. Feel that energy, feel that stretch. Breathe into it. And then from here, take that strap with the left hand or right hand, whatever's most accessible to you. You want to keep both shoulder blades on the mat and bring it cross body, heel in alignment with the hip bone. Bring it back through center. And then we'll open to the opposite side, taking the strap with the right hand this time, keeping the brightness in the foot. So really be mindful, take your awareness to the feet today. You'll also probably feel a really nice stretch through that center part of the foot as well, the arch. Bring it back to center and gently release. Set the strap off to the side. We're going to hug it up into a ball and then just rock and roll up to glutes. Coming around, finding our tabletop pose. We've been here before. So shoulders right over wrists, hips in alignment with the knees. So we're thinking feet today. So really think about that as we move through these next little postures. Extend the right foot out, tap toes, keep the left toes curled. And then pull up from the back of the heel, back of the ankle, back of the knee as you lift that right foot. Keep energy shooting out of that heel and ball mound of the right foot. So very active foot while we're toning up through the glute and hamstring. If you'd like to extend the left leg long, take the left bicep up towards the ear. We're not actually going to move this. This is an isometric hold. Pull in the core. Take your awareness to your feet. Softly bring it back to center. And we'll take it to the opposite side. Extend the left foot out. Tuck the right toes under. Feeling the difference here. Inhale as you really lift up as though there's a string attached to the back of your heel, ankle, and knee, and that is what's pulling your leg up. A lot of awareness. Pull the core in. Make sure the hips are square. Float that right hand out and up if you choose to, or keep the hand down. Breathe into it. Energy out of the ball and heel of that back foot. And softly bring it back. Come to knees, walk the hands out, tuck toes, push ground away, send glutes up to ceiling, downward facing dog. Inhale as you rise up to the toes, soften the knees, and step forward. Inhale for a half lift, find the earth with the feet, loop the shoulders back. Exhale as you fold, and then you root through the feet and rise. Big ball mound of the toe, energy out of the heel. Hands to heart center. Take a look down, make sure that you're nice and rooted, toes are nice and spread. Set an intention if you'd like. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, fold, step it back, find your plank, energy out of those back heels. Shift forward, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, so just our sun salutation. Inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg high. Energetic foot, nice flexed foot. Exhale as you sweep it straight through. Softly come down to that back knee. Leave the back toes tucked under. Typically we put the top of the foot onto the earth. I want you to try something new right now. Inhale as you lift up through Anjaneyasana. So you want to drive through that front foot. Lift the back knee, straighten the back leg, energy out of that back ball of the foot, back heel, really feel it pressing into that right foot. Exhale as you float the hands down, step it back, take your vinyasa flow if you'd like to, being very mindful of your shoulders, of your body. Inhale from downward dog, lifting the left foot high, stepping it directly through. Coming softly down to the right knee, keep the toes curled under. And then we'll root to rise here as we come up into our Anjaneyasana, keeping the back knee down onto the mat. Be mindful of your shoulders, energy out of that back heel, back ball mound of the foot. And as you're ready, see if you can lift up through that back knee, just as we did with the tabletop lift of the leg. See if you can lift up from the back of the knee, drive through that front foot. Exhale as you float the hands down, step it back, vinyasa to downward facing dog. Keep breathing, softness in the face, calmness in the breath. Lift that right leg high, stepping through again. This time we're going to switch it up a little bit. So come down onto that back knee, minor little changes. We're going to flip the toes over. So we're going to come to the top of that foot now. I really want you to think as you lift the arms up, you want to drive through that front foot. So it's like you're scooching that front foot up the sticky mat without it actually moving. And then you're really rooting down through the top of that back foot, pressing the shin bone into the earth. Feeling nice, feeling grounded through the legs. Exhale as you float the hands down. So this is a lot of work here. You should be feeling it. Plank pose, vinyasa to downward facing dog. Lifting left foot high, same thing on the other side, so think about it, move with intention, keep those feet nice and flexed and bright. Softly come down to the back knee, flip the toes over to face the earth, feeling the difference here from having the toes tucked versus having the toes flipped over. You can float hands to top of thigh if you need a break, or float the hands up overhead for Anjaneyasana. Again, thinking about driving energy out of that front foot, really rooted down through that back leg, shin bone into earth, feeling a nice stretch on the top of the back foot. Breathing nice and deeply. Exhale as you float the hands, come up to the back knee, safe transitions, option to flow, child's pose, or downward facing dog. And from here, we're just going to softly roll down to knees. Take the knees nice and wide, flip the toes over, big toe mounds together, sink it back into a nice child's pose. And inhale as you rise, taking the shins off to one side, coming down to the glutes. So a little active inversion with the legs here if you choose to. We're going to slowly roll down. And then you're going to take both legs up towards the ceiling, flexing the feet. Again, that energy out of the ball mound and heel of the toe, or heel of the foot, rather. Try to straighten your legs as best you can. If your legs feel shaky, hang on to the backs of the thighs, draining the fluid from the legs. If you'd like to circle the ankles a few times, you can. And hug it into a nice big ball. As you exhale, take the legs nice and long. And just let the feet go. Feeling that energy resonating from the very, very root of our body. Floating hands to third eye center, resting here and enjoying Shavasana for as long as you can. Roland Yogi signing off. Namaste.